Hello, my name is Andy and I am the village idiot man with a car and a GoPro and an unhealthy amount of time on my hands. Take a look around me. This is the glorious Went Valley and I'm in Wakefield today. Now you may have noticed there is what seems to be a little river or a stream underneath my feet here. Well, that's not the River Went, that's the Little Went, and that marks the eastern boundary of today's parish within Wakefield, East Hardwick. So Google Maps reckons from one end of this village to the other, it takes you about 8 minutes to walk it. So you can see how small it is. Let's see if that 8 minutes or so is accurate. have to admit, when I first saw this, I thought they'd misspelt the word library, but then I understood, because if you look underneath, it's a bear. Okay, so East Hardwick, according to the Parish Council's website, is made up of 3 areas. There's the main East Hardwick village, which we've just walked through. There's something called the Kennels, which if you turn right at this junction here, it's along Doncaster Road. And there's this area. This area is known as Hundhill, and there's not much to it. This is probably the oldest part of East Hardwick, but I don't actually know that for certain. It certainly looks like the oldest part. And there's a few old properties, you know, a few old houses, things like that, and these little stone walls. Now behind this stone wall here is the cricket club. This is Hundhill Hall Cricket Club, and really, I'll be honest with you, there isn't much else up here because the parish boundary is literally just along this road. It's where it meets the next parish over, which I think is Ackworth, but I'm not totally sure. So we're going to have a quick look at the cricket club, and then we're going to walk back through the main village and back to the car. I'll tell you what, people, for a very small village that only takes about 8 minutes to walk, and that's actually accurate because I did time myself, to walk from one end to the other, this village has got a heck of a lot, wouldn't you agree? I mean, how many villages have I been to where there's been that kind of thing around the village pump, an old abandoned school, a cricket club that looks as gorgeous as Hundhill Halls does, and then obviously the church, and there's just so much here. I'm actually a little bit gobsmacked. I thought this one was going to be really easy to film. I thought it was going to be I wasn't going to be here long, sort of about half an hour, get a few shots of the main stuff that we usually see in villages like this, and then off we go again to the next one. But honestly, this one's going to be longer than I at first anticipated, but it's not a bad thing. There's certainly a lot of stuff here to see, and honestly, this has probably been one of my favourites so far within Wakefield. So yeah, I'm glad I came here today. There's been so many things to see in this small, quaint parish in the Went Valley, and that's just about going to do it for the parish of East Hardwick as well. I don't know when I'm next going to be in Wakefield, but when I am, there'll be another one of these videos coming out very soon. This has been the parish of East Hardwick, and I've been the Village Idiot, and I'm out.